Okay, so today we are going to be playing the newest cozy game, hot off the press, hot off the block. Okay, the wonderful developers sent us a key to review it, so we are going to go through and we're going to play this cute little game. It is a key. As far as I know, I believe I didn't want any spoilers, so I didn't look like too deep into it. But from what I can tell, it is a very cozy game about change, about about tea, like literal tea, like the stuff you drink, and it's supposed to be a very moving story. So I'm excited. I'm really excited. So let's get into it. I wonder if I need a controller.
My name is Alta, and I am a fighter. When you're in a fight with someone, only one thing matters. Control. Are you in control, or not? Because if you're not, here's what happens. You get hit. Hard. You feel scared. You submit. But if you do the work, if you put in the hours, if you give yourself no excuses, then you take back control. That feeling right there. The moment when you realize that your pain does not have to be an impediment, that it can be what drives you. That's the reason why I became a fighter. It's why I pushed myself harder than anybody I have ever known. I trained like my life depended on it. I did the time. I put in the work. And so, to this day, I have not lost a fight in 3.5 years. Undefeated for that long. God, it took everything, but I earned it. This is what I devoted my entire life to. Finally, I'm here. I made it. I can... I lost? How? No. I must have gotten sloppy. Complacent. I must have slacked on my training. I'm so stupid! But I can use this failure to push myself even harder. Train myself back up better than ever. Right. Maybe the loss was actually a lesson I needed. Once I've made it back to the top, I'll never allow... Again. I'm a failure. I'm weak. I'm a failure. Again. I'm a failure. I'm a failure. A failure. I don't deserve it. I don't want to be this person. No. Snap out of it, Alta. Do not go to that place again. Take responsibility. This can be fixed. Only one person in the world is good enough to train me back up. Master Winters. She was an unrivaled fighter in her time. A god. She'll know what to do. Her home lies deep within a forest, at the edge of the world. I'll find her no matter what it takes. I'll do whatever she demands of me. And when I leave this place, it will be on nobody's terms, but mine.
Man. Damn, I missed it. That was good. That was one hell of an opener. That's one hell of an opener. Oh, we like that. Hi, Simone. Hi, Tia. Hi, Aurora. All right. All right. Oh, maybe I don't need a controller. Okay. Feels good. It's refreshing to have something to chase again. What kind of training will Master Winter put me through? I'm sure it'll be brutal. Good. I hope it's brutal. Just have to... Wow, I'm tired. I'll just rest for a minute. No, I can't stop now. What are you doing, Alta? See, this is why you lost those fights. You keep hesitating. I was lazy. I let myself get complacent. I have to ensure it will never happen again. That's all that matters. I have to... Wait. What's going on? Why does my sword suddenly feel so heavy? What happened? I can't carry it. Stop this, Alta. Pick your sword up. Pick it up. What are you doing? No. This is impossible. I've carried this sword with me every single day for more than 7 years. It's a part of my own body at this point. What's going on? What's wrong with me? Do I leave the sword here? Can I do that? Is that okay? I don't know if I have any other choice. I'll never find Master Winters at the pace I'm going. I'll just leave it here for now. Then, as soon as I find her, we'll come get it. We'll come get the sword and resume the training. I'll be right back. Okay, there we go. It feels good to move quickly. You know, if I keep up this pace, I could, hang on. Keep moving. Right, don't stop. Keep moving. This is exactly what it took to become undefeated. As long as I prove myself to Master Winters, she'll know what to do next. She'll fix me. She'll fix all this. Right? I can be fixed? A very good morning, miss. Good to see you are awake. I have to go. Oof. My goodness. Are you not feeling well? I can't stay here. I need to leave. Oh, I see. How delightful. Say, Boro would very much like a cup of tea. Which is to say, this one's name is Boro. A pleasure to be making your acquaintance. And are you having a name as well? Alta. Wonderful. Welcome to Wanderstop, Miss Alta. Wanderstop is the name of my tea shop, you see. Right there, in front of us. As long as I am making tea, would Miss Alta like some tea as well? No. An acceptable answer. Tea only for Boro then. Wait. Did you carry me from the forest? Indeed. It seems I am still having the upper body strength of my youth. Boro was once fasty. I don't know what that word is. About developing his triceps. If you can imagine. My sword. We have to go back and get my sword. Oh, not to worry. Boro already retrieved the sword. It was lying not far from where I found you. So you can pick the sword up? Did it feel really heavy? I don't believe so. Just the normal sword weight. Is the sword supposed to be heavy? It was heavy just before I passed out. How interesting. No, it was simply the weight a sword should be. May I be asking what brought you here, to this forest? I'm looking for someone. I see. For fun? Master Winters is a legendary warrior. She lives somewhere out here. I need her to train me. So, for fun. Wonderful. Now then, it is time for the tea Boro promised to himself. Very exciting. Something has occurred to me. You said you're not wanting to drink tea? But perhaps you'd wish to help me make tea. The making of tea is good for the soul and body. Perhaps help you recover. I'm a fighter, not a tea maker. Only fighting for Miss Alta. She does not sleep, breathe, or eat. Only fight. Yeah, basically. Well, I suggest that you at least do the breathing. Very important stuff. And although making tea is perhaps not as vital as breathing, I think you'd enjoy it. Think of yourself. You have collapsed from your journey and are badly in need of rest. You can run back into the woods. Yes, it's true. Or you can briefly relax here for a while, keeping your hands occupied. What is there to lose by spending just a few easy minutes making tea? And then, of course, straight back to your exciting journeys in the forest. Nothing but a momentary diversion. What do you say? Do not feel like you have to answer right away. I will be over there inside the shop. If you wish to help me make tea, come speak with me. And I would be glad to show you how. It is entirely up to you. Please, take your time and be well. All I have to say is that is one hell of an opener. Okay? That is one hell of an opener. I'm already emotional as it is. I have a feeling by the time we roll credits, we are all going to be in tears. Okay? We are all going to be boohooing crying. Okay? I can feel it in my nuggets. Also, let me say hello to everyone that just came in. Hello, Al. Welcome in. Zero, thank you for the lurk. Kai, thank you so much for getting your daily shroom. Coffee, thank you so much for getting your daily shroom. Angel Track 85, hello, welcome in. And Aurora, to answer your question, I am doing well today. Thank you so much for asking. I hope that you're having the most wonderfulest day. Hello, Kai. Hello, Coffee. All right. So y'all know how I am about like kind of story narrative games. If I don't see your message right away, it's because I'm trying to take in the story just as much as y'all are trying to take in the story, and I will read it after I finish reading all the dialogue. I just don't want anyone to think that I'm ignoring them, because I'm not. Okay, let's get into it. Let's see what's happening. The scenery is absolutely beautiful. I really like the art style. It reminds me of a game that I've played in the past. I just can't put my finger on it. But I really like it. The colors are very vibrant. It looks good. Controls on, I'm playing with a controller. Controls are very fluid. They feel very good. We have learned no controls yet, so right now I can only move the camera and move my character. But so far so good. Oh, that's really pretty. A pink seed. To open a pocket, press and hold. Okay. To retrieve an item, scroll through the inventory list using a right stick. The center item is what will be selected. Once confirmed, release to take out the item. I might be very lurky for this one after the beginning, since I don't want to spoil the later story until I play it myself. That's fair. We're just gonna do a couple hours of this, and then we're gonna play. Let me walk out of here before it's too loud. We're gonna play a couple hours of this, and then we will. I'm wanting to get to Mario today. I'm wanting to do a couple hours of Mario today, but I am completely understanding if you don't want to, because I have a feeling, right? Every time I put like 2 cozy games on the same day, what happens is one of them ends up really shining, right? And we end up playing it all stream. So if I don't make it to Mario, you know what happened, Kai, but I'm trying to just do a couple hours. Also, I know there are some people in here that want to see Felix's reaction tomorrow, because Felix is going to play this tomorrow, and that is also understandable. So I'm gonna try not to do too much, but all I'm saying is if it's really good, okay, don't be shocked if we sit in here all night. But get back to me. Oh my god, why do I keep doing that? Get back to me, Kai, at like the 2-ish hour mark, and maybe 3-hour mark, since we just started, and kind of see how I'm feeling. And then if we're feeling it, we'll switch. If not, we'll stay, kind of deal. You know what I'm saying? And Raven, I agree. I think a cry is needed all the time. Wow. Is it Levi's jeans? Hello, Levi. Welcome in. Beautiful. The art style is really pretty. I like that. Welcome back, Levi. It's good to see you. I liked it here last night. Well, welcome back. We're happy to have you. Can everyone say hello to our friend Levi? They came and hung out with us last night, and they were a joy to talk to last night. So please, everyone say hello to Levi. Borrow? Ah. Hello, miss. You've decided to join me? I'll do this with you only until I'm well enough to travel. Very good. I am understanding completely. Heyo. Hello, Angel Track 85. Welcome in. You are also new here. Hello. Can everyone say hello to Angel? Very good. I am understanding completely. Well, now then, we must be showing you the steps to make tea. If we are going to do this properly, We must harvest our own ingredients, not cutting corners at Wanderstop. Please, won't you come with me? I will show you to the maintenance room to gather our tools. Highlight mode. Hold the right trigger to highlight the current location of other characters and key items in the clearing. So right trigger. Ah, that's really nice. Welcome to the maintenance room. Okay, here you will find all sorts of useful tools for running a tea shop. For instance, the tools that we must use to dry the tea leaves. Do you see that basket that is right here? Go ahead and pick it up. With the basket in hand, you can gather tea leaves that have grown outside. Just scoop them right into the basket, no trimming required. Remember, you'll need an entirely full basket before the tea drying process can begin. Once your basket is full, return here and place the leaves into one of these bowls. The leaves will begin naturally drying themselves, just like that. If you have used up all the tea bushes that are in front of the shop, you can always find more in the clearing. They regrow in plentiful numbers along the outer edge of the clearing. No need to worry about running out. All sounds good? Why don't you get some tea leaves drying, then please come speak with me. Wow, just like that. We're just putting them in the bag. We're just putting them in the basket. Okay, now we're gonna put them in here. Okay. Excellent job. Please come with me to discuss next steps. Eve, set the leaves out to dry, and it will be several minutes before the process is complete. Once they have fully dried, they will clump together into a tea ball. Easy for storage and transportation. Yes, the tea balls really is the most convenient of nature's miracles. But miss, we can put the tea balls out of our minds for now. The next step is to do a bit of gardening. Perhaps you already saw the wall of tools behind you. Each of them can help us in some way. For right now, though, all we are needing is the watering can. It looks like a frog. How cute. Is it Nishi Maimoto? Hello, welcome in. The basket got blades, Tia. I don't know how they do it, but the basket got blades. Okay. Then with your watering can stashed, come and meet me outside by the garden. Press X to stash items. This will move them into your pocket. Press X. X can be used when an item is in your hand or when the item is on the ground in front of you. Oh. I see. So up is for pocket tools. Right is for like seeds in your pocket. Brewing pocket. And then miscellaneous pocket. Very good. The watering can. Back. Stash. Okay. Welcome to the garden. Here is where Boro likes to do the planting of plants. As you can see, We are already having a blue fern here in the garden. But miss, we can grow this simple plant into a larger one, almost like magic. Please, imagine a grid surrounding our blue fern, okay? If you were to plant 2 additional simple plants on either side of it, forming a line, then the fern in the middle becomes a plant egg. It is the miracle of life. Here, I will give you a seed for more blue ferns so that you can try it for yourself. Of course, you can make these plants anywhere in the clearing that you'd like, not just the garden. Boro simply enjoys the feeling of making plants in the garden. So why don't you go ahead and make a line of blue seeds and let me know when it's done. Oh. Oh, look at that. I finished making the plant egg. Fantastic. The next step is to be watering it. Remember the watering can you stashed earlier? Now it is time to be retrieving it. Please take the watering can to any spigots connected to water. We have several around. Hi, Katie Bean. Hi, Gabby. Welcome in. Fill the watering can with water, then pour it onto your new egg. Once you've done this, please do come speak with me again. Okay, so now we're going to get out our watering can, and we're going to use the spigot to fill the watering can. Okay. And now we're gonna water this one. Oh, wow. I'm going to assume it does not need any more water. That's really nice. That's really nice. Ah, you have successfully watered the plant egg. Once you water the egg, it will grow into a hybrid plant. The plant you have made is what I call a small hybrid. Try using your watering can on it again. It will grow even more seeds. In this way, you can be using small hybrids to make as many new plants as you'd like. Once you've picked a fresh new seed from a small hybrid, please let me know. Okay, I got more seeds. Excellent. Let us move on to the next step. Oh my god, how many steps are there? Is this going to be written down somewhere? Of course, all of this is written in a book in our library. I will point you to it later. But for now, I would like to show you the next type of plant. Can you guess what we will be making from small hybrids? Guess. Large hybrids. That is correct. Cool. Just as small hybrids produce seeds, large hybrids will give us fruits. Oh, remember how you use the line pattern to make a small hybrid? Well, to make a large hybrid, we instead use the triangular pattern. You do not have to reuse any of the plants we planted to make the small hybrid. This is entirely new shape. You do not have to reuse any of the plants we planted to make the small hybrid. This is an entirely new shape. Okay. How does that sound? Simply use some of the blue seeds you produced to make the triangle pattern. Once you've made the large hybrid, water it to receive fruits just like you did to get seeds. Go ahead and try it, and please blah blah blah. Please tell me when you've picked fresh fruits from the plant. Alright, so we're doing like... So... This one? No. Yes. No. Yes. No, I'm wrong. Okay, the way my brain works, it does not work in hexagon. Okay. Oh, he said I don't have to use the small hybrid to make this. I make it by myself. Right? The new shape sentence was all sorts of confusing to read. My brain is also trying to figure it out. Yeah, I'm like, what? Because, like, I don't think I can use this one. I think it's its own thing. I think. But that's what I understand, making it by itself. Okay, let's try that. Let's do 1, 2, over. Oh, yeah. There it is. Whoa. Okay. I did it. I made fruit. Wonderful. Miss, you have excelled at gardening. Truly you have. The fruit you've made is called a chip, and we will be using it in our tea momentarily. I will tell you though, if you wish, there are many more hybrids to discover. We have a variety of large hybrids and small hybrids that can be made using these patterns. Here, I will be giving you a field guide that shows you more. With the pages of this field guide, you will see prompts for how to make the other hybrids. You can also learn more about fruits. Learn more about the fruit each hybrid produces. Understanding the attributes of these fruits will be quite useful when making tea. Yes. Okay, that's all for gardening. Do you feel accomplished? I would literally rather be doing anything else. No. Sure, why not? Haha. It is a... is the word begrudging? I think the word is begrudging. It is a begrudging sense of accomplishment, but I will accept it. However, we are now done with gardening, and it is time to make the tea. Come, let's go inside, and I will explain the tea machine to you. The tea, so sorry, this music is giving spa day. It's literally amazing. I could fall asleep to this. No, same. Suddenly aware of how tired I am. Not this. You got it right. Yeah. Yay. Learning with Lundy. back inside the shop. What a whirlwind adventure you and I have been on. Why is this so complicated? I thought tea was simple. Goodness, no. Tea making will crush the mind. It will. If this is all too much information, then perhaps we should take a small break, just to let your mind relax a bit. Oh, Boro could tell a joke. Sure, tell me this joke. Okay, here's the joke. A librarian and a farmer are eating dinner in a fancy restaurant. Suddenly, one of them noticed a sign that says no librarians or farmers allowed. They both became quite scared that they're going to get kicked out of the restaurant. When suddenly the farmer removed his mask and revealed he's actually an astronaut. Or maybe... Actually, hang on. What if they're eating dinner in space and then the sign says no astronauts? Okay, yes, that's much funnier. Are you improvising this joke? Yes. Why? Well, Boro is attempting to... Boro is attempting a more organic feel for the joke. That way the humor is feeling light and fresh, wouldn't you agree? Fine, but this better make me laugh. Yes, of course. Okay, where were we? The librarian and the farmer are eating dinner in a restaurant in space, and the sign says no astronauts allowed. This means there is no concern of them being kicked out of the restaurant until both of them remove their mask and they are both astronauts. Oh no, this is a strategy. No, sorry, this is a tragedy. Surely they are going to be kicked out of the space restaurant. But then, let's see. But then the sign removes its mask too, and it isn't a sign after all. It's a dessert menu. They both order dessert. One asked for custard and the other one asked for banana split. Then after the dessert, they leave the restaurant and go to the movie theater. Is this joke going somewhere? Miss, this is part of the process. Humor cannot be rushed. Yeah, but it has to get somewhere eventually. Do not worry, with Captain Boro in charge, this joke boat will be steering safely into the harbor of laughs. Okay. So after dinner, they go to the movie theater and they look at what movies are playing. Many movies are showing. There are some comedies, some dramas, a couple horror films, and let's see. Oh, I've got it. Here's the punchline. So one of the astronauts says, "How about this movie? It's called The Train That Ran Out of Fuel." And the other one says, "No thanks. I hear it really loses steam at the end." Ha 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 ha. Get it? The movie and the trains both lose steam. Wait, what was the point of the astronauts? Why was there a whole section of the joke where they were on a dinner, they ate dinner and took off their masks? Ah, that was character building, creating context. You see, the first half of the joke helps you care about them. You're invested in their story. No, I'm not. I don't care about the astronauts at all. Ah, I see. Well, this is all useful feedback. Boro will be refining and workshopping this material going forward. At any rate, That delightful diversion into comedy has left us both refreshed and relaxed. Shall we get back to the tea making? I am quite excited because this next step is the most important of all. Behold, the tea machine. Ooh. Longest joke in the history of ever. I'm seeking legal action. No, literally. Yes, the tea machine is the most vital part of preparing drinks. It is user-friendly. Miss, I do not even know. Oh, is it user-friendly? Miss, I do not even know. But for your convenience, I will add a few new pages to your field guide. These instructions should help explain how the tea machine is to be used, I hope. Pour the water. Pour the water. Climb the ladder until you reach the rope hanging from the ceiling. Pull the rope down to pour a fresh batch of water. Heat the water. Once there's water in the orb, pump the furnace to heat the water. Keep going until the water is boiling and the steam rises. Okay. They will also explain where to be using the tea ball and the chip fruit that we made earlier. How does that sound? Would you like to try using the instructions to make tea? Can't you just show me the steps? I'm not sure if I want to be constantly checking a book. Hehe, of course. I completely understand. I will show you the steps to the machine, but remember that they are all written down in your field guide as well. First, climb up the ladder to the rope at the top. Got it. The ladder can conveniently be used to access all parts of the tea machine. Once you're up here, pull down the rope to pour as much water as you'd like. Okay, go give that a shot and I will move on to the next step when you're done. Okay, so we're gonna take the ladder. Where the fuck did this horse come from? Okay, rope. Okay. Next step is to heat the water. Simply climb down the ladder a bit to reach the bellows. Pump the bellows while keeping the heat at exactly the right temperature. Once the water is fully boiled, this step will be complete. Now that is some steaming hot water. I have no idea how I was supposed to know when that was hot enough, but okay. You're doing quite well so far, managing our complicated tea machine with ease. Tell me, are Boro's instructions helpful, or would you rather be figuring out the rest of the machine on your own? Keep giving me these instructions. Of course, I am more than happy to. Next, you will rotate the ladder to the right until you reach the valve. Kick the valve and it will transfer the boiling water over to the infuser. Oh, that's fast. Kick that joint. And just like that, your water scurries over to the infuser. While the infuser is open, position yourself in front of it with an item in your hand. You can reach the infuser from the bridge or while on the ladder, whichever you prefer. Then you toss any item into the infuser, any item at all. This is, of course, while you will be placing the T-ball and the chip into the mixture. Give it a shot. Where do I find my T-ball? We never went and got the T-ball. Well done. The water will only be changing colors once you have added your T-ball. Okay. One more valve to kick, then we will move on to our final step. The finished tea has been transferred to our final orb, the pyramid. The next step will be to get off the ladder, find an empty cup, and place it on the grate below. Then pull the rope you see here in order to pour tea into a cup. And that's it. You'll be having yourself one shiny cup of chip tea. Congratulations. You can even pour multiple cups of tea from the same batch if you wish. I need a cup, don't I? Oh, am I just... Oh, wow. I want this one. Oh no. Oopsie. Ah, is this the tea that you made? Yep, here it is. Ah, splendid. Watch him blow up or something. Delicious. It is everything that Boro was hoping for. Won't you join me? Join me at my favorite bench? I think it would be the perfect place to enjoy this tea. Fine. That's the spirit. Ah, delightful. A cup of tea, a nice view, a new acquaintance. Tell me, do you find the scenery as enchanting as I do? Is it a feast for your eyes? It's fine. I will take it. I must say, to hear a note of positivity from you is a beautiful thing, like a ray of sunshine. There are things I like. Oh, do tell. What is bringing you joy? Winning a tournament? Huh, so I suspected. I would not have guessed that you knit on the weekends. I've knitted, but I don't like it. For me personally, there's a few satisfactions in the world. There are few satisfactions in the world quite like running a tea shop. To make a warm drink and put it in the hands of customers, yum, what a feeling. If you ever put your mission on hold, I am always looking for help here at the shop. Wait, put my mission on hold? Why exactly would I do that? I simply mean that it is possible you decide to stop looking for this Master Winter, and if that were to happen, you would be welcome to stay here. And what are you talking about? You think I'm someone who would give up on this? It could happen. People are changing their courses all the time. Perhaps you are able. Perhaps you are not able to find her or simply tired. It is normal too. Wait. No, stop right there. You've known me for 10 minutes and you're talking about how you think I'd quit? I have devoted every day of my life to this, every single day for years and years. And you have no idea the sacrifices I've made, the pain I've endured. You can't begin to imagine it. Do you understand that fighting is the one single thing I've spent my life on? I can't give up. I'm sorry, miss. I was not meaning to touch on such a nerve. It's not a nerve, it's me. You're talking about me. If I don't find Master Winters, then I can never be the person I want to be ever again. But you think I should just give up? Live in mediocrity, I think, for the rest of my life? Just to serve tea and try not to spend every single day thinking about how I had everything and let it slip away? Do you want me to fail? Would it feel good to see the big strong warrior have fall and cry and beg for help? Miss, can I? What am I doing here? Why am I even having this conversation? Why? Why can I not lift my own sword? It doesn't make sense. I need to get out of here. I need to get out of here right now. No. I can't give up finding Master Winters. Never. Not until she trains me back into excellence. Back to being undefeated. If I have to, I'll... Oh. I can't believe how tired I've been. I can't move. I don't have the energy.
Think, Alta. Why are you here in this forest? Because of those fights. I lost and there was no good reason. I lost! It was so stupid! I was undefeated for over 3 years. Remember how bad it felt, Alta? How you wanted to die? That's why you're here, in this forest. Hold on to that feeling. Hold on to that anger.
Yes. This is the motivation I need. I need the fear and the anger. I needed to lose. I can use it to get better. Look at me. I'm back. How do you like this, huh, Boro? You think I'd quit because it got hard? Maybe once I'm back to normal, I'll find him just so I can show him how strong. Squee, thank you so much for the 8 months. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Happy subiversary. Ah, there you are, coming around again. I must say, continuing to carry you here from the forest is reinvigorating Boro's triceps. How are you feeling? Any better? Miss? Something's wrong with me. What's going on? What's wrong with me? Miss? I'm not seeing anything wrong with you. I collapsed out there multiple times. That's not like me. Yes. What a surprise that a person pushing themselves to the brink of exhaustion would collapse. It is a mystery. I am completely baffled. I've pushed myself to the brink of exhaustion every day for years, and this has never happened. Well, perhaps this is the result of pushing myself to the brink of exhaustion every day for years. The days add up, miss. Miss Alta, you are tired. Can you not see how tired you are? It is palpable. You radiate exhaustion. I am not a scientist, doctor. I did not do the 14 years of scientist doctor school, but it is obvious that what you need is some time to rest. To take your attention off this task of yours and just let the mind wander. That sounds unproductive. Extremely. Now you are understanding. Miss Alta, being so productive is causing her great harm, it would seem. But if I find Master Winters, any pain I put myself through now will be worth it. Miss, I cannot make you stay here. You are welcome to return to the forest. You can go there and run your heart's content. You will collapse again and again and again, if that's what you want. And then, one of these times, you will be collapsing for good. But here in the tea shop, you could spend some time relaxing. Will it fix you? No, but it will let you heal just a little bit. So here is what I am suggesting. Stay here and help me run the tea shop, just for now. The work is simple here, but it's enjoyable. It's not hard. We have no goals to meet, no schedule to keep. We work on our own time. It might be a good way to take your mind off things and just relax. Then when you feel Fully at 100% strength again, away you go. Simple, restful, and no obligations. What do you say? Do not worry, nobody is forcing anything. You can leave or stay anytime. How about this? I will be here in the shop, tending to what is needed. If you would like to try out running the tea shop, just come speak with me. Take your time. There is no rush. Can I just say that I'm not usually moved by games, but reading this dialogue, I've almost cried 3 times. And it is because it is a reminder to myself that I do not have to work myself to exhaustion. I do not have to continue to do things all the time. Sometimes it is okay to just relax and rest. And I don't give myself enough credit to do that. I am constantly running around trying to do stuff, trying to make everything perfect, to try to make everything make sense in my head, when sometimes you don't have to do anything. Sometimes it's okay to do nothing. Sometimes it's okay to do nothing. Literally, sometimes it's okay to do nothing. And that's okay. It's literally okay. It's really the little things. Man. This one touches your soul. This one touches your soul for real. Ugh, another shit in my eye. It is totally okay to do nothing. I am on vacation for 2 weeks and I am doing nothing. I've been ran ragged for months. I feel you. Right. Hello all. Your blanket hoodie is so cute. Thank you so much, Untamable. Not me coming in stream and the game is having a message just for me. Sometimes I think that we all need these things. Truly. Also, welcome in, Moon. Thank you so much for getting your daily shroom. Ah, so you're feeling up for helping me run the tea shop then? Briefly. Literally, as soon as I can pick up my sword again, I'm out of here. Of course, the very split second you are well enough. Besides, I owe you for carrying me out of the forest. So, if I was in your debt for that, consider the debt repaid. It sounds like a very equitable business exchange. So what's first? What's first is that we must be better acquainting you with the shop. Please come with me. Hi NB, welcome in. Welcome back to the maintenance room. Miss Alta, the last time we were here, I pointed you in the direction of our watering can. But I did not tell you much about the other tools. They are also quite useful, yes? The broom is useful for sweeping up any unsightly leaf piles that gather outside. And if you find any trinkets hidden in the leaves, you are welcome to keep them. Simply, if you notice any weeds growing outside, perhaps you'll use our clipper. Personally, Boro finds it quite relaxing to do a bit of weeding. Am I weird for thinking this? Perhaps. This is all quite a lot of information, yes? Here, I will add some notes to your field guide. That way, it is all conveniently written down. I hope you will be taking good care of our shop tools. Boro is quite fond of them. Also, did you see the little train moving on the rail? This is our dishwasher. Use it when a cup is dirty, you can be placing it here on one of the dishwashing train cars. Then the cup will be dropped over the maintenance will be dropped over here in the maintenance room, thoroughly cleaned. It is the traditional rail, train, and waterfall dishwashing system as in olden times. Does everything make sense so far? Yes. Very good. I am glad to hear. While we are here in the maintenance room, let us get you some attire. If you are to run the shop, you must look the part. How else will our customers know to come to you for tea? Oh God, please, people will just walk up to me and ask for tea? With the right apron, they will. Here, let us see if this apron looks the part on you. Wow, with this apron, you look like someone full of excitement to run the tea shop. This isn't in any way true, and you know it. Indeed, I did know it, but I was thinking aspirationally. Okay, there is one more thing we must do before opening the shop. This way. Yes, okay, hold on. Kai said, yes, it's very much a message I needed to hear. Been feeling so stressed about having not moved things forward in life the way I'd intended lately. But I need to remind myself that it's okay to prioritize rest and self-care while preparing for whatever my future looks like. Exactly, Kai. Exactly, and that's okay. And that's okay. I feel like we don't give ourselves enough credit to just be. And I stress myself out over it all the time. I love you so much, Kai. And I want you to know how greatly you are appreciated. Mwah. I love you. Oh. It is your lovely sword. Very beautiful specimen. The sword is still too heavy to lift, yes? Yep, still heavy. Wonderful. Please come with me. It really doesn't feel heavy to you? Not even a small amount. For now, let us leave the sword right here. Perfect. It is quite lovely here, don't you think? Boro, you don't know how important this sword is to me. Can I be asking where the sword came from? Tell him. When I first began taking fighting seriously, I decided I would smith my own sword. It seemed like a good idea. I threw myself into it, learning everything there was to know about blacksmithing. But soon I realized I could easily spend my entire life just learning to make swords. It was so complex. If I wanted to become great, I had to pick only one thing and commit to it and leave everything else behind. So I picked only one thing, being a fighter. After that, I commissioned a great blacksmith, someone equally devoted to their craft, to make this sword for me. I was obsessive. I demanded a million alterations. We didn't stop until the sword was perfect. A sword that would let me pursue this one focus and leave everything else behind. I'm not a blacksmith. I'm not a tea maker. I'm a fighter. That's all I intended to be. This sword is a part of me. I feel sick not being able to hold it anymore. I'm going to find a way to carry it again, I promise. Yes, I can see that. Yes, I can see that you will. Boro is most confident in you. Man. All right. I believe it's time for us to open the shop. Are you having other questions before we start? So how exactly am I supposed to run this tea shop? I suppose making tea for customers. Is generally preferred. But other than that, you may be doing as you please. There are no specific rules. Simply take care of the shop in whatever way you feel right to you. Customers may very well arrive soon in case you wish to prepare any tea ingredients for them. And remember, earlier you asked if gardening instructions were written down. Well, I have good news. You should go and visit the library upstairs section of the shop. There is a book in there on gardening written by Boro's very good friend Sylvia. You may find it useful. I am quite certain Sylvia has phrased it better than I could have. With that, let us begin the exciting tea management adventure. It is beginning. Here we go. Are we doing it? Yes, we are doing it. Right now. It's happening as we speak. Okay, great. Good for us. Good for us indeed. Wow. Good night, Katie Bean. Love you. Wow, the symbolism of the sword being too heavy for Alta, but not for Boro. Mm-hmm. When I tell you that's one hell of an opener, this is one hell of a story, and this is really, really good. It makes me really happy. Tips for using your inventory. You can swap an item in your hands for an item in your inventory by selecting the inventory item directly. No need to stash the held item first. In the options menu, you can switch the inventory buttons to either toggle on or off or press and hold. I know you said something about some leaves. I got a trinket. I think that this is really cute. I really feel like I'm learning something about life. I feel like I'm learning life decisions. I want to see what happens with the pink fruit. Do I have an... Oh, who are you? Hello there. Yes, hi. Do you want tea? This is a tea shop. Do you want some? Oh, no. No, thank you. I'm fine. No tea. Thank you for asking, though. Sure. In that case, I'll just, do something else, then. Sure. Sure. Okay. 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 What? You can hold the right trigger to highlight the current location of characters who want to talk to you. Highlight mode can also be toggled on and off with the right stick. Oh, cool. Hello? Hello, miss. I saw you speaking with our new customer. How did it go? Terribly. I asked them if they wanted tea, right? and they just said no. I see. And what is terrible? And what is the terrible part? That's the terrible part. This is a tea shop. People are supposed to order tea. Are they? Who made this rule that one must be ordering tea? Don't be dense, this is a tea shop. A tea shop has an intrinsic set of rules inherent to its existence. And rule number 1 is you're here to drink tea. I don't make the rules. Miss Alta, you might wish to try a lighter touch with our customers. Some of them will ask for tea, some will not. It is being entirely their decision. We are not in control of them, no. But the rules? Has Miss Alta never broken a rule before in her life? No, this person is in our tea shop and they are going to drink tea. I'm putting my entire mission on pause to be here to make tea for people. The least they could do is respectfully take tea when I offer it. Well, it sounds like you've made up your... Yes, I know. It's very admirable of me to be so visionary. Whoa. I wonder what happens when I put blues and pinks together. Is it dirty? Maybe. Hey there. We just talked a second ago. Oh, right. Yes, hello. Yeah, about that. You said you don't want tea, but that's obviously a slip of the tongue. Let's not dance around it. You're drinking tea and that's final. Well, it's just that I'm not really thirsty at the moment. So, no tea for me right now. Yeah, thank you. Do you know what I'm going through right now? Let me explain to you what my day has been like. Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't know. And now I'm out here trying my hardest to run a tea shop for who knows how long. And my one responsibility is to put tea in people's hands. That's it. I'm I'm sorry. You have to do that. So, I'm going to make you a tea and you will drink it because you're in a tea shop. Yes, are we good? Uh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. For what? I need to leave. Goodbye. I'm sorry. What? You can't leave. How will I give you tea? I'm sorry. Do we think this is Miss Winter? Borrow, they left. The person in the cape just walked out on me for no reason. Oh, I see. And did you happen to insist that drinking tea is the absolute requirement here? Yes, Dub, because again, this is a tea shop. No, I completely made space for whatever they wanted. I see the connection you're trying to make and I refuse to acknowledge it. Miss Alta, Boro is very glad to see you tackling your new role so enthusiastically. But please remember that making tea is only part of what Wanderstop offers. Customers may simply want to rest here for a moment, yes, just a break from travel. Or sometimes they are not even knowing what they want, and that is okay as well. Maybe you just haven't tried hard enough to assist them. Sounds like they don't need me then. The people seem like real losers. Oh, I don't like any of these options. Oh, and Miss Alta's idea of assisting is to demand tea consumption at all cost? Exactly, now you get it. And why the demand? Why do you need our customers to accept tea? Because I need something to do out here, or I'll go insane. Otherwise, if I'm not making progress on something, I'm going to freak out. Well, how would you feel about using some downtime to maintain the shop a bit? I am sure we will be having new customers soon. It might be good to do some preparation. For instance, if there are any new plants you wish to make, perhaps now is a good time. Or if you see any leaves gathered into piles, you can sweep them up too. The time between customers is downtime, Miss Alta. It is a moment just for us. Please, I do encourage you to enjoy it if you can. Oh, and you can also do Boro's favorite pastime in the world, drinking tea. Would you perhaps try making a cup of tea for yourself? I think you might like it. You should be looking in your field guide to find a fruit flavor that would suit you. With your finished cup of tea, perhaps you'll find a nice spot to sit and drink it. Sitting is a lovely place for a delightful beverage. It is easy to let the mind wander, yes? It is a time only for you, Miss Alta. Some lovely time to do nothing at all. Yes, a wonderful sort of stuff tea is. Well then, do you feel as though you have enough to do now in our downtime? Sure, maybe. Wonderful. That is good to be hearing. I am very grateful for your patience and good luck with your continuing a tea shop adventure. Give me an 80% of all sales and a 50 sick days and sick leave and pension and we have a deal. Coffee, please. Okay. Is this an ant farm in my hand? Let me go up to the library. With 50% of all domestic and overseas too. all about gardening. So you've decided you want to learn more about planting and gardening. Wonderful. It's a decision you will very rarely regret. As you turn these pages, you will discover the many beautiful and intricate secrets of the plants all around us and how to sculpt them in your image of beauty. I am excited to share with you the joy of gardening, so let us go on an adventure together. Many of the fundamentals of gardening are inscribed within these pages, yet even the fundamentals can be quite daunting. For a new gardener, remember, darling, absorb this information only at the pace that you feel comfortable with. Perhaps even take a break between chapters to practice what you've learned, or don't. Maybe you want to stuff your brain so full of knowledge that your skull actually literally explodes. We all want to die in different ways, and that's what makes each of us so unique. Although, no more procrastinating. Time to roll up our sleeves and get to work. Simply do your best out there and remember to always be beautiful, my darlings. Chapter 1: Simple Plants. Simple plants are the most basic of flora. These are the building blocks of your garden. To plant one, you'll need to find a plant seed. The plant color of the seed tells you what plant you will produce. How many different types of plant seeds are there? Darling, I'm not a seedologist. Not all of us have the family connections necessary to get the prestigious seedology school. Okay. Prestigious, sorry, seedology. What did I say? Pestologist? Anyways, prestigious seedology school. Perhaps you should ask one of those snotty rich kids how many types of plant seeds there are. Once you've found the plant seeds you want to use, place it in the garden, and the simple plant will sprout. Only everything's pretty easy so far, right? Well, buckle your beautiful faces up, my chaotic garden children, because we're about to discuss hybrids, and you know this is where gardening gets wild. Hybrids come in two sizes, small and large. First, let's discuss small hybrids. To make a small hybrid, we'll start by placing a simple flower in the garden. You'll notice this grid when you plant the flower. Now, let's place simple ferns around the flower, forming a line like this. As soon as you do this, the center flower turns into a plant egg. Yes, a plant becomes an egg. It's normal, regular part of nature, and you're weird for thinking it's weird. So, what do we do with this completely normal plant egg? Well, we water it, of course. So let's go grab our trusty watering cans. Fill it. The line pattern is key to producing a small hybrid. Place your first simple plant A in the center and surround it by two of any two simple plants in a line. The outer plants have to be the same. That's the only rule. Okay, so the one in the middle can be different, but the two outer plants have to be the same. Got it. So like, you know how I have a pink plant and a blue plant. So if I put a blue in the middle and then two pink ones on the outside, that's okay. But I can't put like green, pink, blue. You see what I'm saying? Like the two on the outside have to be the same, but they don't have to be the same as the one in the middle. So going back to the grid, you see how there's two blues and a pink? It can look like that, but it can't be like two different colors on the outside. Got it. Also, hi Dream, welcome in. Yeah, like that. Like that. Large hybrids, right. What the fuck is that noise? Oh, hello. Wowzy McZoe. This looks exactly like a tea shop in the middle of the woods. No way, no freaking way. Is that really what it is? A magical tea shop? Yes. Oh my, amazing. Stupendous. I love it. This is exactly the kind of wild adventure that a knight would get into, a real knight. Gerald the knight at your liege. A fair day upon you and also upon me, who is an actual knight. Yeah, somehow I'm not buying that you're a real knight. You're not, but I have all the knight's stuff. What made you think I'm not a real knight? It's your everything. Sigh. I guess I can do my best to improve on everything. Hey, come to think of it, Timothy is also constantly asking me to improve on everything. Timothy? My son. He's just the best darn son in the world. Oh, shout out Timothy. Here, I've got a photo. Look at this. Shout out Timothy for real. I took him to the International World of Cheese Museum. He adored it. Did you know cheese isn't a plant? Wild, right? For Timothy's birthday, I made him a series of sweaters with my face on them. It's so that if he ever forgets me, he can just look down at his torso, and there I am. Why would he forget you? Oh, he's always going on about wanting to purge me from his memory. You know how kids are. I don't. Ah, of course. Well, as a father, let me tell you, it's very normal for a son to wear a sweater of his father's face. That's enough, Timothy, I think. Of course. We should save them for later. I don't get the impression that Timothy likes you very much. What? Of course he likes me. I mean, yeah, I may be the world's single biggest dork bot. And so lame, just so unbelievably lame. And oh God, Dad, stop taking photos, Dad, please. People are staring at us, Dad. I want to die. I want to die right now. But other than that, he adores me, I think. Sure, whatever. Would you like a cup of tea? That's what we do here, I guess. Is drinking tea something that real knights would do? Yes. No, but you're not a real knight. Well, that's good because I definitely wanted tea. I'll have some, please. Is there any particular flavor you'd prefer? Well, to be honest, I'm pretty tired of all this walking. Do you have anything that could wake me up? Give me a big old shot of energy? I'll go take a look and see if there's a thing. Your field guide. Oh, I see it. Your field guide now contains a selection called requests. Anything a customer has asked for will be recorded here. Open your field guide with Y. Fruit effects. Your field guide also contains information about different fruits and the various effects that each fruit has when consumed. Requests. Something that'll wake me up. Simple plants, purple flower, blue flower. Small hybrids, large hybrids. Oh shit. I don't feel like that helped me. It didn't tell me shit. Blue flowers, blue flower, red thorn. Exactly. Exactly, Tia. Are you gonna tell me what type of flower does what? Drying my tea leaf, sweeping requests? Something that'll wake him up. Right, simple flowers. Right. Simple fern, simple flower, small hybrid. Oh, magtails. Okay. Cool. Sunset treples. Okay. Oh, okay. A palate cleansing fruit filled with mint. Consuming it reminds you of those who have wronged you. Puff pod tastes like the origins of the plant itself. Makes you nostalgic for something you never actually experienced. Savory, nutty, fully bodied, and can sometimes cause a burning sensation in your feet. Consuming it ages you by 1 minute. Tastes like the day you first met your best friend. Tart, sticky, and high of caffeine. Okay, okay. So that one, the Azzy fruit. So the one that we just made. Fuck yeah. And now we know. Okay. Azzy fruit. So the one that I made earlier. I mean, the plant that I just got. Fuck yeah. All right, let's do it, chat. All right, so we're gonna get on here. Oh, do we have to like let this out or something? Oh, well, I guess he did tell me to drink some myself, didn't he? So let me make myself a cup of tea. Looks for a nice bench. This isn't gonna last very long, but it's fine.
Who would I say has wronged me? I mean, it's weird because obviously I've fought all of these rivals. People who have tried to tear me down in all sorts of ways. And I do resent a lot of them. But bizarrely, my most vivid memory of being wronged was when I was 14 years old. My father came home from work, and he sat us down and told us that his job didn't exist anymore. We were going to move homes again. I was going to say goodbye to everything again. And it's like, he lost his job. That's what I remember. That he was weak. Why should I have to change my whole life around because he was too weak to hold on to something? That's how I felt at the time. Then, years later, I learned it actually hadn't been his fault at all. It was something totally outside of his control. So in theory, I should have been able to forgive him and move on, right? But I don't know. For some reason, I couldn't. It was like the anger had dug trenches in my chest. There was nothing I could do. There was no amount of rational explanation that would get it to budge. I still feel that anger. Even now. I don't understand why.
I see. One thing I think is gonna happen, chat. Can I get up? Oh, tea flavors. Different tea flavors will invoke different thoughts from Alta when she sits down to drink. The above sticker will be printed in your field guide next to any fruit that Alta has offered her thoughts on. Tea leaves are not required when making teas for Alta. I see. Also, I was about to say, I just realized we don't have any tea leaves. Yes, we do. I use this cup. Okay. So first, we get on the ladder. Oops. We go up, all the way up. And we fill it with water. And then we go down and we start pumping. Beautiful. Then, oh, oops. We kick. Then we go over here. And we get... not that. We get one of these. And we put it in there. And we get a T-ball. And we put it in there. Then we come over here. And we kick again. And then we come around and we get down. Just like that. And then we get our customer a cup. And then we pour them a glass. With the rope. Like so. A little over, but that's okay. And then we grab the cup and we give it to our customer. Here you are. Oh. Wait a minute. I feel so alert. I'm out of my mind with energy. Heck yeah. This is peak Gerald right here. This is my best self. Can you believe that people are always telling me to chill out and for crying out loud, please stop? Well, those people can take a hike because I'm the one with the energy tea now. This is literally the best cup of tea that anyone has ever made. Thank you. By the way, can I ask about whatever's happening to your leg? Oh, that purple smoke? It's bizarre, isn't it? I was wandering in the woods and all that happened is I tripped and scraped my leg. When technically I scraped it on a glowing purple sword. And the sword was held by an old witch muttering to herself, who, funny story, lunged at me from the shadows and screamed, "You shall bear the mark. You shall become the shade." It's a prisoner. It's companion. It's smoldering ash left from the fires of decay. Fires. Breathe its fumes and become the pain of becoming. I'm paraphrasing, but that's basically it. Geralt, I think the witch has cursed you. Oh, sure. Obviously that occurred to me, but don't worry. I'm fine. Your leg is literally smoking. Yeah, but to heal myself, I did like 100 sit-ups after this happened. So, you know, I'm pretty sure I'm in peak physical condition right now. That's not how you heal a curse? Well, I can't see anything to be worried about. Glad you agree. After all, I'm a real knight. And if there's one thing knights are known for, it's physical health and well-being. Okay, time to reflect on the taste of the tea, like a knight. Okay. Still seems to be a lot of juice in there. Oh, hello. Hello, miss. I realized I forgot to tell you about one aspect of gardening. I explained already that you can make plant hybrids, yes? But Boro neglected to mention that you can also combine different seeds to make... Oh, sorry, when making patterns. As long as the outer plants are all the same, the two simple plants will be combining together. Here is an example of a pattern that will not produce anything because the outer So sorry, the outer ring contains 2 different plants. If you wish to unearth all the fruits our clearing offers, this information will surely be useful. All right, that's it for the Boreal Informational Hour. All done. Oh? What are these? Are these... Oh, they're weeds. Hmm. What is this? It's called Wanderstop. It is a game about challenge, life purpose, and you run a tea shop to learn more about yourself using this character name Alta. Very moving, very inspirational. I highly recommend. Whoa. Hey Kai Kai, if you're listening to me and not watching, do you mind getting them a link to the game? Thank you so much. You're the best. Nice. And then now I need to make a purple one. What did I have in the middle of that one? The plants are very Minecraft nether forest. I love. Aren't they cool? So this one we're gonna put her in the middle. And then we're gonna put the blue ones around it. And make the opposite of what we just did. Yeah. Whoa, look at that one. Oh, look, this one makes like heart-shaped little dudes. Cool. Okay. This is how we get more pink ones. This is how we get more blue ones. This is a only pink plant. This is an only blue plant. This is with a pink one, a pink bulb in the middle. And this one, no, this one's with a blue seed in the middle. And this one's with a pink seed in the middle. All right. We have options. Oh, there's more teacups back here. All right, let's see what happens when we sit down with this cup of tea. Is there another place we can sit? I don't want to always sit in the same spot. Oh yeah, that one works. So this one over here. By the bridge.
I don't think I have a best friend. Do I? The closest is
Rope
probably this kid who always came into the shop where my dad worked when I was young. I didn't like this guy.
Hold on 1 second.
But he hung around the shop so often that at some point he just defaulted to being my friend. One day, he and I are hanging out and he says, "You know your dad's a loser, right?" Of course I thought my dad was a total loser. I thought he was weak and spineless. But for some reason, I just instinctively punched this kid right in the face. I'd never punched anyone before. I hit him again, there on the ground, and he tried to kick back. But I held him down and hit him, and hit him, and then... Then a bit later, my dad lost his job. And we had to move. And I never saw that kid again. After we moved, I remember the very first thing I did was sign up for boxing classes.
God, this game is beautiful. Hello, is it Roar Plump? Welcome in, Raiders. My name is Londy. I go by she, her pronouns. I'm a variety streamer and co-working streamer here on this platform, and I am live 24 hours a day for 5 days out of the week, and I hope that you guys have a wonderful time. Rory might be easier. I do like that. Rory it is. Hello, welcome in. Thank you so much for bringing your community over here. We are playing a cute little game called Wanderstop. It is a game that essentially kind of teaches you about yourself, but you're playing through a character named Alta, and Alta is trying to figure out her life's purpose. And right now you are running a tea shop. Very good game. We're having a good time with this. I will have to look this up here. Let me copy and paste this real quick. Oh, it's on my wish list. Yes. Yep, it just came out. I remember now. Guy who made the Stanley Parable. I haven't played that one. Oh. Where are... Oh, you're back again? Say there, local citizen. Have you found yourself troubled lately by malevolent spirits? Indeed, more than ever, demons seem to haunt our every waking moment, a tragedy. Surely, in your own town, you too have noticed the abundance of unlawful apparitions. What is going on? What are you doing? Then I say, you're in good. Hang on. What comes next? Oh. Then you are in good fortune because your neighborhood demon hunter has arrived. Pause for exciting murmuring. Did you know that in communities without a demon hunter present, those communities are more likely to have demons? The math checks out. Wow, that could be my community. Yes, I know what you are thinking. Surely the price of such assistance is more than I can afford. Well, my friend, this is where you are in luck. For you see, the Order of the Demon Hunters believe that the vital community service should be provided at no cost to you. Wow. How could it be? It's almost too good to be true. For although we know this is a controversial topic, the Order of Demon Hunters believe that all communities deserve to live in peace and security. Pause for shock gasp. That's why for merely the price of room and board, the highly trained demon hunter before you could soon become a vital fixture in this exceedingly charming neighborhood. Please do not rush to answer. Discuss it amongst your local elders first as needed. I do eagerly await your reply. May your township steer towards its own greatest fortune. Cool. Anything else? No. No. Right. Well, here's what I'm noticing. You're a demon hunter looking for a town to help, right? But I can't give you that need because there isn't a town. So, you know, sorry or whatever. Let's discuss the way in which demons may manifest in your neighborhood. Town hall meetings that run far longer than intended. Neighborhoods in disagreement about proper fence height. Anxiety. And many more. Parties being thrown in inappropriate hours. Square dancing events taking place without proper permits. Conflict over the conflict over what constitute a family-friendly karaoke song. Citizens suddenly inexplicably believing they know martial arts. Look, I'm trying to be patient, okay? I am trying. But I need something to do, something to keep me active. I can't just sit and listen to people talk. So, Demon Hunter, this is a tea shop. I can make you tea. That's all I can do for you. Do you want tea or not? I guess. Well, if you have vertibly tea, I suppose we could do a vertibral ceremony. It's a particular kind of ceremony that requires vertal tea. So if you have vertal tea, great. I will get you some vertal tea. Perfect. Thank you. Back in a second. Alrighty. Citizens believing that they suddenly know martial arts sounds like someone who is drunk. No, literally. Oh, hello. Say, Boro has thoughts of something that you may wish to know. Within our shop library, there is a book called the Book of Answers. Perhaps you have already seen it. Miss Alta, this is a very special book, and it is an old and sacred tome. You see, the Book of Answers knows exactly how to meet the needs of every customer who comes through our shop. Yes, if you ever find yourself struggling beyond all reason with a drink request, you can simply go look in the book. It will surely tell you exactly what must be done to make the person happy, no questions asked. Where does the Book of Answers come from? I am not knowing. It is far older than even Boro, if you can believe it. Yes, we are simply custodians tending to its ancient and unknowable magic. Personally, Boro prefers not using the book. To solve customers' requests is a great delight. But from time to time, even I am indulging myself in a good old-fashioned spoiler. Hee. Yes, indeed. Nevertheless, now that you know of its existence, you may use it or not. Can't you explain what's wrong with me? Well, it's possible that the Book of Answers is mostly containing answers to shop-related questions. Or perhaps Miss Alta's conundrum does not have a clear answer. Oh my, what a dilemma that would be. Yes, best not think about that. Let's just assume that the Book of Answer only pertains to shop-related questions. Alrighty. Oh, we have to go find tea leaves. Oh, he's back. We need literal tea leaves. Oh, are these tea leaves? I think these ones are tea leaves. I think these are... Okay. All Karens are demons, but all demons are not Karens. Demons are nicer, I'm sure. I agree. I definitely agree. Oh, a fancy cup. Wow, you can find all kinds of shit out here. A shrink shroom? Alright, we gotta make some more tea balls. So... almost. Got him. Alright, Boro. What's up? Hey, Boro. You know how a bunch of plants outside seem to be glowing? Well, I was watering a plant and then suddenly it stopped glowing. It won't produce any new fruit or seeds. Ah, Miss Alta, you have depleted the plant of its resource. How industrious of you. All plants are having a finite number of items which can be produced. Yes, it's true. Once you have been watering them a certain number of times, poof, no new seeds or fruit. The glowing you mentioned is actually pollen. No more fruit, hence no more pollen. It's like retirement for plants. You can imagine them playing golf and attending bingo nights if you wish. They may not be producing resources for us, but they can still be delightful pieces of decoration. Of course, you can always welcome to make more new plants if you need new resources, yes? More new plants, children to slowly shuffle along the mortal thread towards plant golf. I will let the new plants live long, happy lives. This is good for you, miss. No need to make plant golf happen before it's absolutely necessary. Lundy, before life got hectic, I was reading Exodus, the second book of the Ravenhood series, and now I'm finally getting back into reading, and it was slow at first, but it's getting really good again. Ooh, I'm happy for you. I need to start reading again. Very soon. I just recently I haven't been feeling too creative for some reason. So I had to take a break, and it's kind of like the game we're playing, right? Sometimes you just have to do nothing. And recently, doing nothing has made me happy. So I've done nothing. But I'm getting to the point where I am bored with nothing. So eventually I will do something. What something is, not sure yet. But I'll figure it out. So, Gerald, is there anything else I can do for you? I need a task. I need a task I can complete. A task? Hey, you betcha there is. Just now I was trying to figure out why neither you nor Timothy believe that I'm a real knight. And then it hit me. It's because I don't have a super cool knight pose. Could you help me decide on a great pose that proves I'm a knight? Nope, posing has nothing to do with being a knight. It doesn't? Gosh, that's the opposite of what I've allowed myself to believe. Then what about if I go back into the forest and take a really cool knight adventure? I need to go on some kind of adventure that only a real actual knight would do. Like what? Well, you know, knight stuff. Anything specific? A true knight can never know what their adventure will be. A true knight must discover the adventure as it happens to them. I read that on a menu on a restaurant once. It wasn't about knights, but I think it still works. Gerald, what exactly do you think knights do? Get into cool adventures? Is that correct? Am I close? No, knights have duties to uphold. They take oaths, they report to someone. Why are you doing any of this? I mean, I do need to have a reason. Do I need to have a reason? Can't a really cool dad just be a knight for no reason? Does it have to be to prove to his son that he's the coolest dad on the planet? Never said. But now that you mention it, do you think that maybe he would find it cool that I'm a knight? If I got into the most fantastic adventures out in the woods, if I was a real knight, then do you think he'd want to take more pictures with me? And show off those photos to his friends? And call me something cool like Pops McGee? I should get back to mine. With all the nightly adventures I get into, there's no reason I could be a total dork bot, right? This is my destiny. This is my story. It's time for me to go out there and be the best knight I can be. As knights are always saying, yar. Good luck, Gerald. Alrighty. You know, all I can really say to him is pop off, you know? Oh, look, we got T-balls. Alright. It's time to do it again. Alright. Water. Fire. Kicking. Over. Verta something. T-ball. Kicking. Done. Down. Very good. Popsy McGee is a good nickname for my knees. I swear to God it is. My knees too. Where is our little adventurer? Oh, there they are. Here you go. Here you go. Tea. Verily? You have brought me the ceremonial vertible tea. As is customary, we will now perform the time-honored veritable ceremony. Oh, I'm so excited. I haven't done a veritable ceremony in ages. There's more? Yes. Fine, one ceremony. That's it. Very good. Come, let me adjourn to the place of ceremony. So where is your, you know, place of ceremony? I do not have a place of ceremony because this isn't a real thing. But don't you have some kind of designated spot? The book says every town should have a ceremonial spot. Yes, of course. That would be in front of the shop. Oh, duh. I forgot. We do have those. We do have the by the big willow tree. Sure. Verily, let me just put this cup down and I'll meet you out there. Don't I need a cup of tea too? How you just gonna put your dirty ass cup? Oh my gosh. What is that? A penguin? Alright, time to find a new bench. Let's try the one up here. We'll drink this one, see what happens to us.
gross. As soon as I drink this tea, my feet start hurting. Ew. My feet already hurt from climbing these ladders. I don't need more pain. Well, I mean, pain is fine by me. But it has to be good pain. I think I have an infinite tolerance for pain, as long as it's good. As long as it's the, you know, the correct kind. That's why everything in this forest has been so miserable. Because it keeps on feeling like bad pain. The wrong kind, and oh my god. I hope this turns out to be good pain. Please let this be good pain. Please.
I can relate. Sometimes you just need to feel something. Like, I would say good pain is like, for me, for example, good pain is like reading a book that you know is going to be emotional damaging to your heart, but you read it anyway. Or going to get a tattoo knowing that it's gonna hurt like hell. Or going to get a new piercing. Or going to the gym, you know what I mean? Knowing that your body's gonna be in pain later, but you're just kind of like, fuck it, you know? Speaking of a book that's going to wreck my heart, I'm bawling my eyes out right now and really debating if I want to keep reading, but I have to see it through. You sound like me. Sometimes you gotta see it through, my boy. You gotta see it through. And here we are, the spot of ceremony. I have thusly placed the ceremonial altar. Verily, it is time now for the verdal ceremony to begin. So the way these work is that you start by talking about yourself. You know, opening up about your fears, your hopes, your dreams, that sort of thing. It's good to know what you're struggling with, being as vulnerable and authentic as possible. We'll spend maybe 20 minutes talking about you, and then the ceremony itself will begin. Great, let's do it. Excellent. Please tell me what you're struggling with. I'm struggling with so few problems in life. I'm struggling with I'm struggling with the biggest number imaginable. The biggest number? Yeah, like, is it 30 billion or 100 trillion? What if there's a number even bigger than that, you know? Is that even possible? And I've been losing a lot of sleep over this issue. Are you being serious? Is this a real problem that you're dealing with? Wow, okay, I'm sorry. I didn't know this was such an emotional issue for you. Well then, I guess let's go ahead and begin the ceremony. Ahem. Here upon this day, our community gathers to conduct a verdal ceremony. conjugal, congenal. Today's ceremony is in honor of our special guest. Say your name. Our special guest and cherished member of our community, Alta. Specifically her journey with what the biggest number is. And so our community has gathered to assist her with that. Let us offer her these words of guidance during this difficult time. May you, I guess, be able to think of an even bigger number. Like quadrillion. That's a pretty big number. Quadrillion, of course. How had I not thought of that before? Oh, well, I'm glad this is helping you. Let's see. What else is there to say about the matter? This is hard. You didn't tell me very much about yourself. Exactly. Please, I would be so honored to be a part of your community. I would love to know more about you. And we don't have to try to solve your problems or anything, you know. It's just, who are you? What do you care about? I'd really like to know, if you'd care to. No. Okay, I understand. Thank you very much for attending this veritable ceremony. The ceremony is now complete. Well, it's a package. There we have a couple of packages. Borrow, I found a package lying around. What should I do with it? Oh, you must have found a lost parcel. Yes, that is happening from time to time. It seems that when a person loses an item here in the forest finds a way to return it to them. And apparently, that way is by dropping it off here in the clearing for us to put in the mail. You can take the package over to our mailbox and drop it inside. That will ensure that it is returned to its rightful owner. Does that make sense? You're telling me that the forest placed this package here? Oh, the forest is moving things around all the time. This is quite common. Who can say why or how it happens? These woods simply have a mind of their own. For example, Boral has been looking for his favorite pair of boots for weeks now. Did I simply misplace them? No, surely not. It was definitely the forest moving them around. At any rate, if you do see any package lying around, you are welcome to mail them back to their owner. All right. Mailbox. I don't remember where I saw the mailbox. I did see a mailbox, but now I don't remember where. Oh, not me passing it. We were literally standing right in front of it. All right. You returned a lost parcel. Thank you for the hydrate. I haven't remembered to do that. We'll go back and forth with L to shake the item. Nice. Okay. I like this. This game is quite nice. Like literally, this game is really good. I'm excited to see how the story unfolds. The music is really nice. I like that. Let me get inside. I like that there's like there's a story. It's like you don't have to really have spoons. I like that it's spoonless. You don't have to have spoons. The story's really good. I really like the different ways that we interact with things. I like the characters so far. That all the characters have been memorable. They all have a purpose. Everything that you do kind of has a purpose, but it's like it's not too much. Like it's not overwhelming. It's a very nice, calm game, and you can play it at your own pace. And yeah, I think if you're having a rough day and you just need something to do, I think this is definitely a good game. I like it. I think this game, I think this is really good. I know that there's a bit of a story. I mean, the story is about 15 hours long, and I think that we should take our time with it. I don't want to rush it. So I think this is a good place to stop, yeah? About 3 hours? About 3 hours? Yeah. We've made some really good progress. We've made some really good teas. We just had a ceremonial demon hunter ceremony. We're finding ourselves, and we have plenty of more things to do. I like it. Oh, something just happened to us. Is that a demon? Something just dinged. I'm not sure what just happened there, but anyways. This is an incredible game. I agree. I agree. I like this. This is really nice. This has been really peaceful. I love the soundtrack. When I tell you I would listen to this entire soundtrack on vinyl, you know, I'd just play this through the house. All the little sounds, this is nice. I really like it. And I like how like whenever you are talking and having an intense moment, like the music changes, like it doesn't all just stay the same. I like when you're doing stuff outside, it stays the same. I like that whenever you're inside, the music's a little different. When you wander out, it's a little different. When you're having conversations, it's different. I really like the game. I really like the game. 10 out of 10 for the game from me. Soundtrack, exactly like Tia said, a 10 on the soundtrack. This is really good. We'll keep this in rotation, especially for like our low spoons day. Yeah, we'll keep this. We'll keep this. I like this. I really like this. It was really good. It was really good. I like that. Yes, 10 out of 10. Are we happy beans? I'm a happy bean. Yes, nice reading music. I think it was really good. And I can't wait to see like what more happens with the story. Why does one of my cats is trying to get in my lap? The way I'm not supposed to be buying new games. Okay, but like hear me out. I think this one's worth it. I do. I genuinely think this one's worth it. And if anyone wants to buy the game, here's the link. Here's the link. Like I said, thank you so much to the wonderful developers for gifting the lounge a key to the game. We really appreciate it. Everybody say thank you to the devs. Yeah, I really like this. It made our brains move. It challenged us. It moved us emotionally. I'm really excited to see what more comes out of this game for sure. But I think for first impressions, really good first impressions for sure. I'm here for it. Less than a week since release of this game, and it's already making waves, and that makes me really happy. Right. I'm like, oh wow, I love that. Thank you, devs. I never knew I needed a game so badly. Right. Like the fact that, what was that, the first like 20 minutes I was already crying. I have a personal connection to it. I feel like we, like you, the player, are the main character. I do not feel like I would have cried if that was the case. My mom is friends with the mother of the animation lead. Oh, that's awesome. Heck yeah. Oh, you can buy a bundle with the soundtrack. Oh, very good. Yes. This is awesome. This is really good. This game is like a breath of fresh air none of us knew that we needed, you know? Like this is definitely we didn't know that we needed this. Buy Wanderstop and original soundtrack. Buy one of two of the items of the bundle. Wanderstop soundtrack. Can I just buy the soundtrack by itself? Also, I have a question. When you buy soundtracks on Steam, where do they go? I've always wondered that. Like, anyway, I've always wondered where they go. Aura Triolo is the animation lead, and my mother's friends is her mom, Kathy. Oh wow, that's really nice. Even the devs knew the soundtrack hits. That was relaxing. Thanks for streaming. You're very welcome. We're just gonna switch over to another game. See, 148 crushed it, didn't he? Mm-hmm. I actually don't know. It's okay. I assume it's a zip file or something. See, 148 is the guy who used to do the Minecraft soundtrack. Oh, that's who did this? That's who did the soundtrack? That was beautiful. I agree. It really was. We're not going anywhere. We're just going to switch games. Yep, the same guy. Wow, no wonder. Tia, do you remember when you said something about Minecraft? That makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. Mm-hmm. Wow. Wow. That's just this was really good. It's a very soothing and a healing soundtrack. I'm telling you, I want this on vinyl. C148 really be transporting gamers every time, every time. And Wanderstop captures that. Mm-hmm. And it is so soothing. Tea for me is about reflection and contemplation. I love tea. Like I love tea so much. I am indeed a tea drinker. I think I might I think I might need to go to some herbal shop and buy some tea bags. May I suggest a brand I adore? Please lay it on us. Um, Adigos Tea. It's a farm to door high quality teas. Nice. Oh my God, see. Hello. I'm transporting my food into my mouth and that's all I do. Oh, the way I thought that was the person who did the soundtrack. The way I was about to start crying. I love them. They have fandom blends. Oh, that sounds fancy.